This one's mostly for the older generation and parents of today, and I do believe that we should be paying attention more to our youth and start the process of actually listening to them, because they are giving us the answers, and I'm going to explain to you now, instead of actually using our kids as tools to make us look good. So I'm no 50-year-old motivational speaker kind of a guy, but I've got some kind of experience. I've met a lot of people. I've got a lot of friends. I've met a lot of people throughout my life. I've met a lot of parents, and I've been paying attention to pretty much every single person that I meet. I pay attention to parents. I pay attention to people, how parenting is kind of working in today's world. And this is kind of what I've picked up. And from what I've seen so far, from especially the friends in my age group from high school coming up into university, I've heard many stories and people telling me personally that how kids love their parents so much. They really, really love them with all their hearts. But deep down, they actually hate and or resent their parents, because while they continue to take unlimited spending money, unlimited lunch money for school, unlimited Uber money, and while they continue to take a brand new Polo or BMW on their 18th birthday, and while their parents perhaps got them this brand new apartment after university or school to move out and look good and really care and pay for them, but deep down they actually understand they are just zoo animals and are completely unprepared to really live and thrive in the real world. And I think I'm not saying all parents, but most of all parents today need to really take a look at themselves and deeply understand that entitlement is not a privilege. And from what I've come to pick up about parenting so far, most people continue to parent based on what they think of what other people think of them, instead of actually listening to their own children. This is a very important conversation, because I believe that we really have to start the process of listening to our youth, because they're giving us the answers. But you're just afraid of what the neighbors think. You just care what your mother thinks of your kid. You just care what your uncle, your auntie thinks of your kid. You just care what Sally down the road, your neighbor, thinks about your kid, instead of actually listening and paying attention to your own kid. And I think we being most of the parents of today and the world as a whole, needs to have a much deeper conversation about entitlement. And I think when we do, happiness within parents, happiness within kids, parents actually understanding their kids and all these beautiful stories will start to fall into place.